Hey, what's up, guys? So welcome back. Sorry for the lapse in coverage here of Revolt 2. We had some technical difficulties, and a lot of this happened. We got our storm cannon up, so we are going to go and do our raids here, and we're going to be looking for bases over 200,000 gold. And you're going to notice just the raw power of these storm cannons. These are the elite boosted cannons. They are level 1 of 1. So it doesn't appear that they can go up any higher right now, but maybe we just haven't unlocked the next tier of elite boosted cannons. But they are monstrous. They do cost a lot to actually keep up 24/7. It's about 2 million gold your alliance needs to donate to generate and keep these elite boosted cannons up and active 24/7. So it is costly, but it is definitely worth it. This is probably the best offensive weapon in your toolbox now. Cannons, these guys at level 1 here, they gain 60% more attack, 60% more HP. So they don't do everything. They can't attack monsters. They only attack buildings, but they attack extremely quickly. They devour buildings. So this is a hard level base right here. This is high up in the 33,000 trophy range somewhere. And it was 400 medals, and that's roughly the gauge that you go by to determine how strong a base is. The medal gauge goes by how many people have failed at attacking this base, how successful it defends and holds out people, and just how high of a level the tower levels are. So when you see someone with a 400 medal base, they're going to be pretty tough. You can see he's doing a great job. That choke point right here stopped a lot of my cannons from advancing. We do have to recover just a little bit. We are running low on time. And again, this is why. This is a 400 medal base. It's a very, very difficult and good base. But as things are right now, it looks like we're going to definitely be able to do it, even just with the solo king up here. If none of our cannons or troops can get to us, looks like we still will have enough time to get off 3 sonic blasts, blow up the castle gate just with the hero solo. We are running into a little bit of HP issues, so we are going to pop out a mummy. And we actually didn't get that sonic blast off in time, so we may not beat this base. Come over to the side, keep hitting the base, hit. So we barely made it. Very, very close. 2 seconds left, it looked like, on the clock. So 427 medals, 371,000 in loot. A good haul. We are getting really, really close to level 80 as well, which is the huge 1,000 gem milestone. It definitely takes a long time. So it's been almost 1 year now of playing Revolt 2. Not 24/7, nothing crazy like that, but you can see it's almost taken a year to get to level 80, playing pretty actively. So we are again going to go just raid. That one wasn't a great example of showing off how powerful these storm cannons were, because he had a really, really good choke point in the beginning that really just devoured most of the storm cannons. So they are strong, but they aren't invincible. So just because you unlock them and you have them activated, don't think that you're invincible. You can still lose. And it is very common if you get too cocky, you go in there solo with the hero, don't worry about his HP, and you just run into a snake tower or a barrage of R blasters. You can still die. It happens. So this will be a challenge. 550 medals, 201,000. I think we're up for a challenge. Again, a really good choke point in the beginning of the base. That is a tinier one, so hopefully we can get our cannons through there. But we'll see. We'll see here. R2D3. It's supposed to be R2D2. Man, someone must have took an R2D2 and he changed it up to R2D3. I feel bad for him. And so we want to avoid that snake tower as much as possible. The cannons are going to blow away. So you can see how fast the rate of fire is just insane. So that was the big downside of the cannons, is they were just really, really slow at shooting. It took like 5 seconds to shoot a shot. Now these cannons, they just blow shit up. Like, I want to go like highlight the cannons, but I also want to try and win the fight too. So like, it's like I'm like torn. Oops. So again, we stuck in that little snake tower. We want to stay away as much as possible and get to the corner. So we're going to be able to regenerate and heal right here, just for a few seconds, which will give us probably pretty close to full HP. Come up here and use the hero scream, get rid of the slow effect on our hero. Now we're up here by the choke points, and again we'll sit and recover some. Gonna run just a little bit so most of these paladins won't hit us. And we are just gonna sit back and recover some. We don't have any spells to really go forward, so we're not really losing any time. Now our Sonic Blast and Blade Storm are up. Coming up here, we had to make sure we get up here to this one, because we have to rush forward and go and get to the castle gate. Hopefully we can hit a little bit with there. I think we got a little bit off. You can see we did about 15% of the gate. So we're going to be able to win this base, but we're not going to get 100%, I don't think, depending on how many of our cannons are going to get through. We do need to save our Blade Storm here for the next wave, because we took a lot of damage in that wave because we weren't able to kill them off with a spell. You see that wave dead. We didn't take hardly any damage at all. The Ogre did not touch us. And we didn't get 100%, but we still picked up a good amount. There was a Firebolt Tower on the bottom right there. Good position there. Didn't even notice it until it was too late. 97%, not bad at all. It means we missed 2 towers. We still got 340,000 in gold. 536 metals. So that would be definitely a favorite one if you are trying to metal farm, because you can farm that, and if you can consistently beat that, that's 536 metals or 34 metals every 3 minutes. And you can farm them 3 times an hour with your favorite list. So that's a lot of metals. That would definitely allow you to win those higher level tournaments easier. The Diamond and the Platinum League tournaments. And it's really easy to remember too. It's R2D3. So here's another one, 465,000 or 465 metals and 154 gold. We want a little bit more gold, but that looked like a fairly challenging base. There's another high metal base. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a 600 in this like trophy range. So we're gonna go and attack this one. King Arthur, 1216. Doesn't have much loot, but he's got 607 metals. So we're just gonna try and see how difficult this base is. The choke point right here is very, very effective if he has a lot of art blasters, which he does. So this is gonna be tricky. We're probably gonna be using a lot more mummies in this attack raid style to help us divert the art blaster's damage to the mummy rather than the hero. The cannons, like I said, they aren't invincible. They won't be able to get through that little corner, the choke point corner here. Oh, very, very good placement of that snake tower. Yeah, some high level towers here. You can just see his towers are doing a lot of damage. You just sit back and recover. I should have actually made a rush for it when the stun spell was on. The stun spell allowed us to move forward through the snake tower without taking any damage whatsoever. Alright, so we made it through. Now we've got our cannons alive. We're going to be able to take care of the towers that we left back there. Just sit over here and recover. Just speed everything up here and hope that we can move forward. We're probably not going to beat this base. There's already a minute left. Our clock is ran down to next to nothing already. Oh, and a monster got through. So we don't have any units back there. So we have to start spawning some archers just in case the monster gets all the way to our tents. Whoa! Took an arrow to the heart and died. So overall, this was a 600 metal base, and you can see that's how difficult they are. They are beatable, but a lot of times you're probably going to have to use a scroll to beat those guys. So if you see a huge amount of metal base, you either have to come up with the perfect strategy to beat it, or use a scroll or two to go through it. But when you can perfect it, you can farm metals at a rapid rate, and that is the best way to win those daily tournaments. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will be back with some more content very soon. We don't have any new information about an update or a patch or anything like that, unfortunately, so I'm begging them, but they won't release any information or info to me, so I don't know what's going on. They're being really top secretive on the stuff. So if I find anything out, I will definitely let you guys know ASAP, but for now there's nothing new, and I will talk to you guys soon.